Hi there. Today we're going to teach you how to take advantage of your chairside PC, which is connected to your TV's chairside, so that you can play INBTV on those monitors or TVs. The whole idea is that if you do that, you'll be leveraging the power of visual communication to educate, market, and communicate to your to your patient base really on a regular basis. Keep in mind that patients wait in the chair or sit in the chair for at least 45 minutes for the typical hygiene appointment. And so if you don't have that many patients sitting in the waiting area, this may be a better way to use INBTV in your office. So let me show you how easy it is to set it up. So the first thing we're going to do, imagine two things. This computer is the PC that is in your treatment room. And this monitor here represents the TV or display that is chairside. Okay? Most offices are probably playing CP24, Netflix, or movies, whatever it is that you may have at your office. We're going to use that via an HDMI connection. Now your PC is probably already must be already connected to the TV because you are probably already playing or displaying and showing to patients x-rays and any dental information that may be important to them as you discuss treatment. Okay, so how do we do this? Simple. What I want you to do is open up a browser. And Google Chrome is the one that I recommend. When you open up that browser, and I'm gonna move that screen over here so we can see it more clearly. Okay, I want you to search for VLC Media Player. And as you can see, when I started typing VLC, a suggestion came up from Google. You can select that if you want. The VLC Media Player has an orange construction cone that looks like this. That's the media player that we need to download to each PC that you want to install INBTV to. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and download the VLC media player by clicking on that entry. Okay, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. If you have a PC, it's gonna say here free download for PC. That's the one you want. Most of you have PCs in your treatment room anyways. We do not want anything extra. So we're gonna say no thanks to all of these little added programs that they want us to download. You'll see the blue text there. Before you click on download, click on no thanks. Okay, and any other offers that they may offer you, just close them. Now, as you can see, the download has begun. And on the bottom left corner of your PC, you will see that there is the program. The orange cone that's there is your identifying feature. Let's show it in the folder. It's probably been downloaded to your download folder. As you can see here, that's my downloads. So we're gonna right click on this and we're gonna click on open. When you do that, it's going to ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? This is your computer asking you, and the answer is going to be yes. We want it to be to make those changes. It comes in various different languages. You can select English as the English is the default, but you can use another language if you want to. Most of you, English is the one you want. So let's click OK on that. Let's click next. Accept the general agreement and licensing. And now I want you to look at the custom here. What we need is we need the start menu shortcut, the desktop shortcut, and we do not need any web plugins. So I'm gonna unselect those. Okay, now we're gonna move forward. The folder that's here, it's fine, and we're gonna click on install. If your firewall comes up and asks if it asks you for permission to install the VLC media player, just say okay. And now the installation is finished. All right? Okay. Here's what happens. If I go to my desktop by closing this window here and closing that one here, what you'll see is that now I have the VLC media player installed on my computer. That's the player. That's the player that's going to allow you to play the files that we give you. Now, let's open up the player. And I'm going to bring it over here so you can see it. And you'll find that there's a menu at the top and a menu and some features at the bottom. The very first thing that I want you to remember is that the second last icon that is here is a looping feature. It needs to be activated. You're only going to click on it once. If you click on it again, it's going to repeat just one message all day long. We don't want that. We want the entire presentation to be repeated. So when you click it for the first time, it's going to light up light blue. That's what you want. Okay? Now, let's play the files. So it's going to be really easy. You're going to go to the menu on the top left corner. You're going to go to Media, and you're going to go to Open Folder. We will have given you a USB. And in that USB, you're going to have files. And what you're going to do is you're going to take those files from the USB and you're going to create a folder. And when you create that folder, okay, let's say let me take one step back. You're going to create a folder on your desktop. And you can do so by right-clicking on the desktop, clicking on New Folder. And in here, we're going to call that folder INBTV. When you put your USB into your computer, okay, you're going to have the files that you want to play. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the files. In this case, I'm just going to copy the files that I want, and I'm going to go ahead and select copy. I'm going to go back to my INBTV folder, open that up, and paste. It's that simple. Now we have a media player, and we have a folder, and we just simply need to make sure that the media player is going to that folder to play messages. This is just a sample. You're going to have almost 30 different messages on a quarterly basis. But it shouldn't take long to copy the files. If anything, it's under a minute. And as you can see, we're done. So now we have our files. Okay, let's close that folder. Let's go back to our media player. It's the orange cone that is here. Okay. And we're going to go to the menu, Media, Open Folder. Remember where we saved the folder? We saved it on our desktop. So we're going to go ahead and select Desktop, and we're going to look for the folder which we labeled or named INBTV. We're going to select that folder, and look what happens. The media player automatically starts playing. The last step in this process is to left click on the open gray area where there is no text, and just simply drag the whole thing over to the TV screen. Okay? And expand it. That's it. Let's recap what we just learned. Okay? It's the end of the day. We're going to shut down the computer. We close everything like you normally do. The next day when you come in, the only thing you're going to have to do, since you already have configured the VLC media player, is to go to the icon, open up the media player. You're going to get the player opening up on the TV monitor where you left it off. Now, if the TV monitor is away from you and you can't see what's on the menu, just drag it over to the main screen the way we did it before. And from here, you'll be able to see the menu more clearly. Go to the media folder, go to the media menu, select open folder, and remember the folder's in the desktop. click on Desktop. Look for the folder labeled or named INBTV and select that. When you do that, the messages will play. The last step is to left click anywhere on the gray area at the top and just simply drag that window over to the TV or display that you have there. And you're set to go. Because we already have selected the loop function, this presentation will play all day long without you having to do or click play when it comes to the end. That's how easy it is. You can do the same setup on all the PCs in every single treatment room. If you have any questions, don't forget, you can call us at 416-619-9132. My name is Juan Carlos, and I hope that this was instructional for you, and it will make implementing INBTV really easy at your office. Have a great day.